Aceita. Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? How we doing? What's going on in your head? What's going on in your mind? Yo, solid day. Solid chest, no, solid arm day. Solid arm day. That's all I gotta say, man. Yeah, so I went in. I warmed up with the bicep curling, seated bicep curling. I did about 35 pounds. Did about 4 reps. It's kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, oh, it's kind of heavy. No, you know what's crazy? One sec. Let me do some math. No, bro. I started off with 44 pounds. Okay, so I did 44 pounds. I only got 5 reps, so I just gave that up pretty quickly. It was very heavy. And then I picked up the smaller weights. I think they weigh about 20 pounds, and I just did 10. And then I moved over to 35. Okay, it's adding up now. Yeah, then I moved over to 35 pounds. I did like 10 reps, something like that. I do the seated bicep curling just in the beginning. It's a very solid exercise. It gets me all warmed up for my arm day. So yeah, I did about 4 sets of that, I believe. It's in the video. You guys saw the video. It's in the video. And then I tapered over to the standing bicep curls. I started off with about 12 pounds on each side, plus the bar. That's 45. So whatever that is. 10 reps of that. Then moved over to the other BS. Oh, then I put 20 pounds on each side. Did that a few times. I don't think I recorded one of them because there's some people in the gym and I was like, I don't want to record right now. And then I did preacher. I'm getting a lot better on the preacher curls. I think I'm doing like 15 pounds right now. I know it sounds super light, but I'm still kind of recovering from the injury, so my arm's kind of not fully ready. You know, sometimes when I'm curling, I feel like my arm is kind of telling me to stop. Like not urgently. It doesn't really hurt, but I can feel my arms kind of like, hey, this is maybe not the best thing you should be doing. So, you know, I'm trying to take it easy, especially on the preacher, because it's like isolation, you know what I mean? When you're isolating your arm, you got to be careful. That's how I injured my arm, by preacher. So, I'm being careful and being conscious. Boom. Oh, and then I did standing curling, bro. I did 35 pounds. I felt really proud of myself, standing 35 pounds. I'm gonna try and up that to like maybe 50 pounds in a couple of weeks. I don't know. Maybe 50 pounds curling, standing up. I don't know. Just a bit of talk, just planting the seed in the universe. It's good to have goals, It's amazing to have goals. One of my favorite things I've ever learned in my life is you should have two things. You should have goals and commitments. Let me explain. I learned this concept at the sales job I was working at. And they always talked about at the beginning of the day, have goals, but then have a commitment. And the difference is the commitment you're going to do no matter what. Like there's no excuses. You're going to execute that no matter what. And then goals is something that's kind of like, it might happen, it might not. And the good thing about this is it makes you productive. Like for example, if you go to the gym and you say my goal today is to bench press 315, 3 plates, that's my goal. It might happen, it might not. But a commitment is like, no, you got to pick something you're going to do. And it kind of, I don't know, man, it's an extra level of productivity. So I love to always have a commitment and a goal. Like for an example, next week, I know I'm going to be lifting 40 pounds, standing up curling, 40 pounds, commitment. I can commit to that. Next week, my goal is 45 pounds. That's an example of it. But I'm not kidding. Next week, I have to be lifting 40 pounds. Like boom, 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 boom. I have to. But yeah, no, it was a pretty solid arm day. I came home, I had like 2 hamburgers, and then I just slammed down 200 grams of pasta. The diet's going amazing right now. Definitely some days I feel like I'm not as full as I could be. In those days, that just messes me up completely. Like the next day, I'm just not in the same mindset of like getting shit done, being productive. So I'm trying to just eat lots of food, but I'm also being conscious that I'm growing in the gym, so I need to eat even more food, Pretty heavy stuff. But anyways, man, I'm looking at the new season. Looking at the new season of Supreme, man. I don't know if y'all follow clothing, but yo, Supreme just dropped a new season. Or they dropped the lookbook for the new season. So I'm looking at some of the stuff, man. A few years ago, I used to be obsessed with Supreme, man. It was like my whole livelihood. I loved it. I loved buying the clothes. I loved wearing the clothes. But now I'm a bit older, so I don't care as much. But it still gives me some happiness inside, Clothes bring me a bit of happiness inside. So yeah, I'm just looking at the season. Like I'm not gonna lie, everything in the season I'm like I would never wear that shit, but it just reminds me of how special it used to be to me. But anyways, yo, gonna wrap this up. I need to learn how to pose, man. I go to the gym mirror and I just walk up to it and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to pose. I just go like that and I'm done, you know what I mean? But yeah, clearly the arm day's been paying off. Like I'm actually kind of impressed looking at this image right now. Clearly it's paying off. So Tomorrow I might do chest, I might do legs. I'm gonna figure it out in the morning because I know I said this last video, I always talk about this, but my legs are not fully recovered from the last leg day. So it all depends how I feel tomorrow morning. I'm gonna wake up. If my legs are aching, or not aching, but they have the soreness, then I'm not gonna do legs. If my legs are fixed, if they're good to go, I'm gonna do legs. I hope they're not fucking good tomorrow, man. I'm telling you that right now. I want to do chest day tomorrow. If I'm doing chest day tomorrow, I'm going for PRs, like no questions asked. I'm going for like 275 on the bench at least. That's my commitment. My goal is 315. But we'll see. We'll see if we're doing chest or legs. I'm hoping I can do chest, man. I'm praying. Boys, get 8 hours of sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.